Hey guys, my name is Selena and today's going to be a new video talking to you guys about the Zhiyun Crane Plus. So Zhiyun sent me the Crane Plus to test out and yeah, let's just go ahead and talk about it. Okay, so it's only 2.1 pounds. It's extremely light and it can hold up to 5.5 pounds. It's also extremely small. You can literally fit in your backpack so easily. I can literally disassemble it and fit in a backpack that's like the size of my head. Like, it's crazy. The battery life is about 12 to 18 hours, so it's pretty long. I haven't had any troubles with it dying on me at all. And I also got a quick release plate for it, so I highly recommend that because you can easily take your camera on and off the gimbal. To balance it, it's extremely easy. I just watched a tutorial on how to balance it, and then every single time I take my camera on and off, I don't really have to do any adjustments to it. It's usually always kept balanced. Okay, so the footage you get with this gimbal is absolutely insane. I've been wanting a gimbal for so long, and when I bought the Zhiyun Crane V2 in July, I was very impressed with the quality and like how smooth the footage is. It's just so buttery smooth, and the Zhiyun Crane Plus is also literally so smooth. It's crazy. Before I had a gimbal, I would always shoot at 60 frames per second. I think I made a video on how to get smooth footage without a gimbal, and now that I have a gimbal, I can shoot at any frame rate and I can shoot at 4K, and it's just like always smooth. I don't have to worry about slowing it down in post and putting warp stabilizer on it. It's just so easy and convenient, and I'm just obsessed with the fact that just all my footage looks so buttery smooth. So I had the Zhiyun Crane V2 in July, and then Zhiyun sent me the Crane Plus a month ago. So there are some new features between the Zhiyun Crane V2 and the Zhiyun Crane Plus. They're both the same exact size, but the Zhiyun Crane Plus has some additional features. For example, it has the POV mode, and the POV mode basically allows you to have a roll axis at 45 degrees, so you get extremely cool footage that's really unique. Another cool feature is the motion time-lapse feature, so you just have to download the Zhiyun Play app, and then you can set your waypoints, and it's really cool because you can just get moving time lapses. You can get it to like tilt, and I'm definitely going to be using this feature a lot. And you can also use this for when you're shooting by yourself and you want camera movement in your shot. So I have the gimbal right here, and then we're going to open up the Zhiyun Play app, choose a moving time lapse, and then I'm going to set the first waypoint, and then I'm going to set the next waypoint, so like there, and then we're just going to start the time lapse. So let's go. So I think that's really cool because I shoot a lot of things by myself. I think this is a feature I'm going to use a lot. Gimbals are used by a lot of travel filmmakers because they want to get smooth shots, and the Zhiyun Crane Plus is the perfect travel filmmaker gimbal because it's so lightweight. It's just easy to use, it's easily portable, and I highly recommend. I think this is one of the best travel gimbals on the market right now. Okay, so now that I talked a little bit about this gimbal, I want to show you guys 3 transitions or effects that you can use with a gimbal, and you can use it in your travel films. So let's go. Let's begin. So the first effect we're going to be talking about is the hyperlapse effect. So basically with gimbals, it's very, very easy to do a nice hyperlapse because if you just walk really slowly with the gimbal, your footage will be really smooth. So what I'm going to do is just do a hyperlapse video. So it's not going to exactly be pictures, it's going to be videos. So I'm just going to shoot a continuous video, and then we'll go into Premiere Pro and I'll show you how to edit it. So what I'm going to do is just shoot a bunch of hyperlapse videos, and then I'm going to combine them all together, and it's going to look super sick. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shoot some stuff. Okay guys, so this is a very long clip of me just walking in a straight line, not even a straight line, just walking through the pathway. So I'm just going to need to speed this up to make it a hyperlapse. So we're going to press Command R for speed, and then I'm going to change this to like 2000. Actually go to like 3000. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and then press time interpolation, and then we're going to click on frame blending. And what this is going to do is just give a little bit of motion blur. And so if we do a couple of these hyperlapses, then we can get a really cool just zooming in effect, and it can turn out for like a transition or something to use in like the climax of your video. So yeah, that is the hyperlapse transition. On to the next effect. The next effect that's really easy to do with a gimbal is a parallax effect. So I'm just gonna walk straight again, and then in Premiere Pro I'll show you guys what you guys can do to make a cool parallax effect. Okay, so for the parallax effect, I'm going to begin in Premiere Pro, and all I'm doing in this clip is just walking forward. So you're going to want a clip that's like moving forward or moving backwards. So because this one is walking forward, I'm going to start the scale a little bit in. So I'm going to start off with it being at around 120. Press that keyframe button and then go to the end of the clip and go back to 100. So now you see that it's like zooming backward and doing that like cool little parallax thing. It's going to be a lot more noticeable if you're scaling a lot more in or if your clip is a little bit shorter. So I'm going to like shorten this clip a little bit. Okay, so that looks pretty cool. Another thing you can do to make a really cool extra spice to your parallax effect is to press the mode button twice, and then we're going to use the joystick and move it left and right so that it rotates. And so when we do a parallax effect, it's going to be rotating and doing the whole parallax thing, which will be really cool. So yeah, and I highly suggest you shoot in 4K so that the parallax effect will be a lot better quality. With gimbals, it's going to be so easy to do a speed ramp because all your shots are so smooth. So when you do speed ramps, like just the transitions will be very smooth. And so I'm going to edit a clip at home and then show you guys how to do a speed ramp. Okay, so now the last effect is just a simple speed ramp transition. What I'm going to do is just go to my first clip and I'm going to right click and then go to show clip keyframes and go to timer mapping and speed. Now what I'm going to do is just drag that video line 1 up so that we can see the diagram a little bit better. And then we're going to go to our speed, and I'm just going to make a keyframe right in the beginning when they start to run up to each other. Press the keyframe button, and then we're going to go to the end after they land. Press the keyframe button again, and I'm just going to speed it up in the end so that it'll be like a transition, and I'm also going to just speed it up in the beginning. And I'm going to drag that bar out so that it'll be a little bit more smooth. Okay, now I'm just going to bring my next clip forward, and then I'm going to right clip, show clip keyframes, timer mapping, and speed again. And then I'm just going to speed it up in the beginning. And then we're just going to raise it up, do the same exact thing, but instead drag the bar out to the left. And so yeah, now you get a very simple and clean speed ramp. So yeah, that's all the effects for this video. I hope you guys liked this review / tutorial style video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. Comment below what you want to see. I'm sorry I haven't been posting much, but I promise you I'm literally so busy with school right now, but in just a little bit there's going to be so many videos coming. You just gotta be patient. I'm very, very sorry. I want to make videos so badly, but I can't. Anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.